the iSolar iearth IS-809BTS radio unboxing and review. Hello everyone. My optimism was recently given a boost by this fun Chinese import radio ordered through AliExpress and reviewed here on this channel not long ago. I decided to take my chances on another cheap iSolar radio, also ordered through AliExpress and also receiving some rough treatment in the post. As always, this came in a flimsy gray plastic bag with no padding of any sort, and just this box stuffed in there. And there's some ominous sounds coming out, so I'm hopeful this is actually intact, but we will find out. This might be a very short review if it's in pieces in there. Let's look at the box first. iSolar iEarth IS-809BTS has a new function, 3-band radio, 18650 rechargeable lithium battery, and a Tamano Compacto. Oh, compact size. There we go. And let's see, FM AM shortwave radio, solar panel, compact size, 3-band radio plus Bluetooth plus solar plus LED light. Have some details here. 5-volt 1-watt solar panel. Says it comes with a charging cable. Okay, let's just open it up and see what that scary noise is and whether this review can continue or not. Okay, so we have now an empty box. Set that aside. Oh, sorry about pumping the camera. Right, so everything is in this one package here. Okay, I'm getting kind of a shiny feel about this. You can see that these two are definitely related. Very similar in size and appearance. This one just has this outsized speaker on it. It's supposed to draw your attention. Also a more substantial handle. But I kind of like the tricorder look of this one. But that's not the star of the show. Let's focus on this. There is, like the other iSolar that I just showed, a 1-page, 1-side, tiny print instruction manual. Which hopefully I will not need to look at too closely. Let's see what we have. So we got the giant speaker on the front. iSolar, we have the name of the radio here. We have an FM band, 88 to 108 megahertz. We have the AM band. Looks like it's going in 9 kilohertz increments. So that may be problematic here in the US from 530 to 1710. And then we have the shortwave all crammed into one band here, 5.6 megahertz, excuse me, up to 22 megahertz. And, oh, that's not promising looking. I'll get to that in a second. 3-band world radio. I guess nothing else here on the front. On the left side, we have this intriguing big light. On the right side, we have a mysterious piece of tape. Maybe it's to keep it from switching on during travel. That's my hope. We also have, how much you can see here, the band selector here, shortwave AM, FM, and MP3. Okay, so it has that as well. Looks like it's using a micro USB for charge. You have a slot for an SD card and a USB for a thumb drive. Kind of a similar setup to what we have on this other iSolar radio. Go ahead while I'm on this side and take off the tape. Boy, did not use the quality Scotch tape on this. Okay, I didn't realize this was going to take the entirety of the video. Make sure that, oh, I see. So the on-off switch is the volume. So that's why the tape. All right, what else is on this? We have the strap on top. We have the antenna, which does not look overly long. That's probably another 13-inch antenna, approximately. On the back, we have this giant solar panel on a hinge that must double as like the kickstand. So if you want to set the radio up or you want to angle the solar panel toward the sun, that's how you would do it, presumably. Does it go all the way up? Yeah, it will go. Okay, so if the sun is behind you and you're wanting to still listen to your tunes, you can arrange it in that configuration. It also helps to be able to access the battery compartment. So we've got set up for 2 D cells. We also have this generic 18650 rechargeable lithium battery. This all looks very similar to the, I'll keep the charge cable out. So apparently that's what was making the noise. The charge cable just kind of flailing about in there loosely. Micro SD. All right, so what I am going to do is place this in the sun and let the sun do its magic and charge this up a little bit. And then we'll give it a try, a brief try out and review when it has sufficient charge. So stay tuned for that. Okay, and we're back. I did not plug it in. I just set it in the February sun for a little while. Hopefully that'll be sufficient to charge it up. Enough for a little test anyway. I don't think I finished covering what was on the front here. I covered the bands and the giant speaker and all this complicated information here. But it also has the MP3 function. So why don't we do that actually first? I'll set the MP3 and we will try it with a thumb drive first.
Music.
I think that staticky sound is part of the track, by the way. Okay, that's probably enough since the microphone on my camera is not going to be sufficient to get anything, to get a good test anyway. Let's move on to the radio function. We'll do FM first. By the way, this also does have a SD card slot, and I'm guessing it just fits in there by friction. Let me actually try that before I say for sure. I don't think it's a spring. No, it just fits in there. I assume it plays the same as it does on the thumb drive. Okay, let's put up the antenna. I'm not going to stay long on one station as always because of copyright issues.
Attempt. Okay, so in this first section, percentage of high school students whose hopelessness. In 2011, that was
the Homeless Children and Youth Act got out of committee. Meanwhile, some homeless advocates outside of it, thousands of people to HUD's
your life. In it, you'll just have time to waste on the breathing fire.
primaries are going to be primaries. Whoever gets in gets in. It will do. I know this with where I am.
Your music icon. Next ET. Accidentes en la misma. Tell me the truth.
Love. And what I love is it's kind of packaged.
Also, academic.
Okay. Well, it's a little hard to find the tuning and the volume knobs when you're not looking at it. It's a lot of territory here on this side. It sounds about what I'd expect from a DSP chip. It's a pretty sensitive chip and is picking up a lot of FM, and the sound is really good. Probably better than the other iSolar radio, I think. So it might be using a different speaker, a bigger speaker, likely. Let's try AM, and working with a couple of challenges here. One, it's almost certainly in 9 kilohertz steps rather than 10, as the US medium wave market is set up for. So it's going to be a challenge for that, and it'll be a challenge because it's the middle of the day. It's about 3:30 or so p.m. AM does much better at night, but let us try it anyway. See if we get anything. This will be coming down rather than going up.
Carry the top secret security clearance because of my time.
So because it's working on 9 kilohertz rather than 10, I'm going to be kind of coming in just to the side of a lot of stations. So the volume and the clarity won't be there, but I could still probably pick up a lot of stations.
Ironic. My 96.7, 70s, 80s, and more for Delaware and Houston Network.
Hello.
because it was never true. They all reset button, and it's not our decision to do that. Today is President, but Jesus set up this kind of stuff here. So just this report that we.
Yeah, that's going to be a challenging medium wave AM experience. Shortwave is probably also going to be a bit of a challenge here during the day, but maybe it'll do better than the AM. We'll see. And again, they have the shortwave all crammed into one band, so it covers a lot of territory in a very short amount of time. So, not expecting miracles here. Some single sideband ham activity there. Not sure about that. I'm thinking that's bleed through. There's a lot of stuff on top of each other there. Maybe similar to the other iSolar, I'm going to have to disconnect the long wire antenna because I'm getting so much bleed through. It's kind of a mess. I don't know if it's conditions and daytime. Granted, I'm not taking my time here, but I think pretty much everything I'm hearing is bleed through. I'm not sure any one of those was an actual shortwave broadcast. Take off the long wire as I work my way back down through and see if I get anything different.
This giving all diligence. Add to your faith. Well, do you have faith if you're a liar? Huh? No. Meow.
Overcomer ministry, maybe?
And the Lord has provided the way that, yeah, I have the time.
Suffer from a
Hear WWV 15 megahertz in the background faintly. It's not going to give me the time unless I wait. You just barely hear it. Oh, there we go. It's in Z French also.
Por supuesto,
y actualizada.
Okay, see, now I'm picking up stuff without the long wire. I think it was just getting drowned out with the long wire.
Naturally, this is all in my free lecture called Deadly Recipe. So, verse 30, 31, and I will show
Brother Stare.
12 through 17. Then thy days are fulfilled, and Canada sont universelles coordonnées.
75, 7.5 megahertz Canadian time signal. All right, maybe it's using the same chip as the other iSolar because same kind of deal with a long wire. It just gets overpowered. Maybe I'll try it without and at night, same as I did or plan to do with the other. How does one turn on the light? Right here? It's a kind of a bright light. The tiny little switch that's difficult to find in an emergency, I'm sure. So not completely different than the sibling radio. Quite similar. I think it maybe has a better speaker, better sounding speaker. Probably same tuning chip. Same MP3 player probably. So very similar radio. A bigger, more real estate solar panel. So maybe charges up a little faster. I didn't look at the specs on them. Maybe I did and just don't remember. So a couple of very similar radios here. iSolar, cheap. Find them on AliExpress. Good as an emergency radio. Charge up in the sun with that rechargeable lithium battery. Listen to some basic shortwave, some good FM. Probably problematic on AM in America, in North America. So you're kind of out of luck on that. Good sound. Use it as a Bluetooth speaker or play your MP3s. And you should be happy with that for a cheap, good sounding radio. I think that should cover it. Maybe I will revisit it at night on the shortwave. Maybe give a try to the AM again. Who knows? Anyway, iSolar, iEarth, IS-809BTS. Find it for around $15 on AliExpress. And that's all I have to say about that. Thanks for watching today. Hope to see you here again next time.